everybody, welcome back to my channel, this RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are here with the altars. We are back. We are on day 6 currently, but this is episode 2. And we have one current altar, and it is Jan the Technician. And he is a bit of a grumpy character, but he's alright. We'll slowly, hopefully, get to bond more with him later. We are slowly but surely figuring out our ship and how to work it, and we are definitely tampering with Rapidium, probably more than a normal person should, and we are taking mysterious orders from our lovely, overlords. See, our corporate overlords. I am very suspicious of them for a variety of reasons that I listed in the last episode. Anyway, it is a new day. We don't want to waste too much time. We gotta check out our supplies. We gotta get to more materials. We gotta build more stuff. And we gotta get it going. So let's just do it. This is our ship. We are actually moving, which is pretty awesome. And everything is functioning for now. Nothing has gone horribly wrong, but it is still very, very early days. So it looks like we gotta open our manuals, which we've read most of these. A lot of this is just like playing the game itself. We read the altars. I believe we checked out this already. Right, he's angry with us. He doesn't have any injuries. It has very minimal radiation, and he ate adequately today. But he's kind of pissed off. So there's that. And it looks like they want us to talk to him, so I think he's upstairs. Is he up here? This is our kitchen. Yeah, look at that. Hello. You alright, buddy?
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
Yeah, he's like, I did what you wanted me to do, now fuck off, right? So, unfortunately, it can't work that way. We're on a very tiny ship, so you gotta get a grip. I don't want to be overly pissy to him, although I feel like he responds to stuff like this, but we won't do that.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
You don't get to talk to me like that. You're like 2 days old. You do the same.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing.
Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
I know you. I created you. You could really wield that over their heads, can't you?
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid.
I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
So sassy. But at least we got a repair kit out of you. Alright, repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. You can craft a repair kit in the workshop. Okay, bye-bye. I really want to craft other stuff, though. Oh, look at his little picture in the corner up there. He's, like, super pissed. Sorry, he's clenching his fists. He must be furious. Oh, no. It's alright, buddy. Let me fix stuff, show you I'm not useless. And then limited to a small amount of essential items. Okay. You know, what I did want to check out, though, was the base. And can I not build stuff while we're moving? I guess not. I suppose that makes sense, but it's a bit sad. I really want to build stuff like the garden And, oh, it's like totally broken. Oh, I didn't notice that happen. We need a repair kit though, so I need to go down, I think. Workshop. Make a repair kit. There you go. Just one. Nice, 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 nice. Anyway. Alright, got the repair kit. Let's go up. Command center to comms and we can fix it. There we go. Damn, over 2 hours to fix this thing. Nice. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, calls available. I bet there's calls available. Hello? Lucas.
Hello?
Mr. Dolski?
Who are you?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
No?
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching.
Pedantics,
The
asshole.
duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Wouldn't you like to
Really?
know?
And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
He's like, yeah. How can you be so calm about it? You left me no choice.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dolski. We needed to act.
Well, where's this we coming from, okay? It's me out here by my lonesome, and now there's Jan Tech. Like, dude. Also, I wonder if Lucas is the person that we've been talking to the whole time, and we finally get to see him now that this thing is not as fucked as it was. The whole big screen is kind of fucked, but I wonder if they're the person that we've been talking to this entire time. It's much clearer now, the signal, so it's kind of interesting. He also just kind of dove right into the conversation, so it leads me to believe that he was the one talking to me the whole time, but we have no idea. Also, the voice was so distorted. It was creepy as fuck. Alright, give me what went wrong with the landing. So these are all question marks, which means they're probably optional, but they'll give us information.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Because it's kind of insane, right? This is what I was literally just thinking about, is that every single person on our team died in their modules. So there's something really strange that we didn't also die, and it doesn't look like any of those pods were damaged, right? So
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I like Jan.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dolski. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
You're kind of an asshole. I don't really like you. He strikes me as like a know-it-all, insufferably, and I don't like it. He's not very sympathetic or empathetic to our situation, which makes sense. He's from the corporate Ally Corp, and he's more interested in the Rapidium and the science that we are toying with. We are basically just expendable, right? If it wasn't me, it could be anyone else as long as they get the Rapidium. So.
What about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and...
Blackmail.
Basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
I'm gonna look up yours. I never consented. You probably did.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, You must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly?
It is.
They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
That's how it always is. If you look at the fine print of a lot of things, they sneak a lot of very small things in there. You know, anything from an appearance release to, you know, terms and conditions, you know, agreements and stuff like that. You know, a lot of them is like, oh, you know, right to use your voice and likeness. This one probably says, you know, upon working for this company, you know, you have to go through all of the systems and scans and everything, which includes a mind record of your entire life. This is, you know, for the company, yada yada. And it's buried in 1,000 words of legalese that, you know, people don't tend to read, but you definitely should.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dolski, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
It's not about youth. It's about
Look,
answers.
I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
I contacted my boss and we're good. I'll just take your word for it.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
Theory.
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
Research, nothing important. But it seems to be like the crux of the research that you do. Since that was the first fucking thing you asked us to do, and you sent over the samples like, by the way, here's a sheep and get going. Like, the fuck?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you.
Cool.
Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
Can they see me? I guess so, maybe. How do you know you're not talking? Yeah, fuck with him.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck.
Yeah, no
There
shit.
should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought.
Sharing is caring.
My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Yeah, I was gonna say your whole life, your memories. Memories.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah,
Sort of.
mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see
Okay.
what happens.
For the record, Lucas, if you want to be
I'll get back
pedantic.
you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands.
Ugh.
L7
Hate
out.
that phrase. Hate that phrase. Yo, you're in good hands. Fuck off. But if you want to be pedantic, Lucas, I wasn't spooked by the records because of what's in them. I'm spooked because the entire corporation has my fucking entire life on basically a CD database. Like, nah. But it's true what he says, unfortunately. The, wait a second. Is he just hanging out on the floor here? He is. Yeah, there's no, like, community room for him to sit in. I have... Oh, so I need to build, like, a bedroom. But, like, you won't let me build. Like, how do I stop this thing so that I can build... We need to build, like, bedrooms. Also, why aren't there, like, if I had other crews, there's the captain's bedroom. But if there's other crew that was supposed to be here, for example, I was not supposed to be the captain here, right? I gained that position when I got here. Why is there not, like, 5 other bedrooms or 4 other bedrooms, right? The captain, and then the 4 of us, or the 5 of us. I don't remember how many there were at this point. I think it was 5. But it's a bit odd. Okay, here's the quantum computer. Alright, we're gonna look through the memories. I'm, like, all over the place. But this also might piss him off, though, because the reason we're different is because he took a branching path, right? So, 19 years old is where we parted ways, essentially, right? We made different choices. I went to college, and Taekyon stayed behind, basically. We already read all about all that, so we don't have to read it again. But this could totally be a point of feistiness for him. Oh, let's pet the sheep. Hi, Molly.
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
I don't know. That's horrifying if it does. That means it didn't print quite right. Hey, buddy.
I've been thinking about what you said. We have more in common than you think.
Yeah? Like what?
20 years.
Growing up, for one thing. Plenty of embarrassing memories there.
Oh, yeah. That's one word for it. Hey, did you have a crush on the Spanish teacher, too?
Hey.
Oh, shit. Don't even remind me.
We were dumb kids then. What matters is what happened later.
Damn, it went so fast. He was like joy for like half a second, and then it went back to like pissed off. We were dumb kids. What matters is what happened later. You stood up to Dad. He did. Right? He threw Dad out of the house because he didn't go to college. He stayed and reached that breaking point. I feel like college is gonna be a point of contention, so I'm gonna say stood up to Dad.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did.
Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom?
I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse.
Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Oof. I didn't believe it could change anything. Yikes. I was a coward. More truthful, he'd probably take to that.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all.
Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh?
Yeah. A builder on this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here?
No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do.
And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun.
Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Coolant and oil? Ew, what the fuck? Grease and fungicide? Beer and synthetic starch. The others don't seem like food.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work.
Yeah, hilarious.
I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me.
If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
There we go. A little bit of bonding. I don't particularly like him getting off on trying to say he's holier than thou or that he was correct in staying behind. While it seems the morally right reason and probably something that I would likely do, you know, I would always defend my mom over anything. But he still ended up here. That's the thing, is that Jan Tech over here, he's still on this same fucking ship. And he still had a lot of the same problems that we did. He still became an alcoholic. He still turned out very similar to Dad and had Dad's bad habits. And he still ended up on this ship. Right? Because even though he technically doesn't exist and we're not pulling him from another timeline, right, in his life, he ended up here. He took this job, which is why he's not, like, losing his fucking mind about being on the ship at all, right? He got the job here. He expected to be here, but just in a different position. So you're not that different from me, buddy. All right, so we gotta go upstairs if I don't get murdered. Okay, downstairs, I guess. Okay, so we have kitchen. I really would like the ship to stop and I could build stuff. Pierogi, not quite like Mom used to make it, but they have a nostalgic taste. Takes an hour and we need 2 raw food. So this is gonna use up all the fresh food that we have, more or less. And we'll be left with only mush. That's gonna be a problem. See, that's where I want to get like a garden or something going, because that will start producing raw food faster, and then we won't have to rely on the mush as much, because that's gonna get grating after no time at all, really. Every game, every time. Also, people thrive on good food, right? If you take care of people, they'll take care of you. So we can't just go beating all these guys into the ground and being like, you do work. You know what I mean? Hey, dinner's ready. Got a drink. Just want to see what they do. Oh, here. Okay. I trigger it here. Don't go rummaging around for food. I made some.
Here you are, the famous Dolski pierogi with an interstellar twist.
What do you think?
Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her.
Right. Yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling.
And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did.
She loved it, I bet.
She ate them all and never said a word.
Yes,
No,
Mom.
she said they were delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
Yay!
Shut the fuck up.
Core memory created, and it's a good one. Yay! Aw, that's good to see. So are we like chill now? Alright, he's angry. He's not furious. He's still pissed, but alright. What are you looking for in there? More drinks? Oh, so snacks. Oh, he just took it. Alright, well, oh, we can talk to him. Gonna interrupt your chip eating or whatever.
So,
It's awkward.
so,
Are we cool? So awkward.
how do you feel? Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
His sarcastic remark is funny, but also the fact that it says dumplings without the N in there is funny to me. It's so hard to get every little thing. It's not a knock, it's just I'm giggling at it. Anyways, they weren't that bad. That's hard for me too.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad.
You made an effort. I'll give you that.
I'm trying, buddy.
But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
Yay! So did I. Are you showing feelings? Don't chastise him. Guys like him have a lot of trouble doing that. So if you immediately take to tearing that shit down, you just prove them right that it's not great to be vulnerable. And you don't want to do that.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting.
Are you getting mushy with me?
That was a bit much.
What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type.
Who's being sentimental? All I said was...
All right. Just tell me
It's
what
just
the
like,
plan
get
is.
on with it. We should trust the corporation. Fuck no! We should need to handle this our own way. I mean, neither are great. I think we need the corporation... Well, yeah, no, we need the corporation because they probably need to help extract us off the planet or something. If we got here in pods, basically escape pods, don't we have to go back the same way, which would imply that there's a mothership or something that we go from the planet's surface back into in space to go back traveling, right? A bigger ship. And that this ring ship, this smaller ship, also needs to go back into some other thing to be carried around to the next planet. So my guess is that we probably need them, but I definitely don't think we should trust them.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers.
They don't care about you.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses.
Boom.
They know about me.
They told me to leave the politics to me. No, be transparent.
They were the ones who told me to create you.
Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
We'll improvise. He's not gonna like hearing that.
Of course, it's simple. We need to stick together and stay away from the sun.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
I have you to help me.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people.
He's saying make
People?
more of us?
What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
You mean versions of me? Versions of us. Let's not be so shitty.
Versions of us both, you mean?
Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Hey, we can get a chef or something. I'm sure at some point in my life I was like, you know what? Fuck all this. Let me go cook. You know what I mean? I was hoping to avoid it. I can't wait to do it again. It's probably not a great thing to do, but honestly, we're gonna need it.
Actually, I can't wait to branch myself again.
Sure. Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
Yeah, you're a pain in the ass, bro. I was gonna say something else about some other comment that he had, but I don't remember anymore. I keep interrupting his like snacks. It's like the third time he's tried to get snacks. He's gonna go stand in the corner and eat it. Eat your snacks. You gonna enjoy those? Alright, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you eat it like a creep. Just like I like watching them live their lives. Like it's enjoyable to see everybody hanging out. Okay, we're still moving though, so there's still nothing I can do. Is he happier though? There's a defiant look on his face. Joy is bigger. Frustration is still big. Okay. So we're getting better. It's getting better. Shit's not entirely hitting the fan, so that's good. Command center. Okay, we need to go to the room. Oh, can I do it from here? Yeah, terminal offline while the base is moving. I want to make shit! But we need to move away from being murdered by the sun. Who? Lena, like my ex-girlfriend Lena?
Hello?
Or
Jan,
wife?
can you hear me?
Lena? Lena, is that you? What are you...
She does work
How
at the
did you
same
find
corp
me?
as us.
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
So glad you care. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I'm instantly suspicious. Because, first of all, this is awkward. This is awkward as fuck because we parted ways a long time ago, right? She ended up getting the job. We didn't want her to get it in our life. And because of that, our relationship deteriorated, right? She ended up leaving to go take that job. A couple years go by, things continue to get absolutely shit for us. And we end up taking this job at Ally Corp ourselves. So we both end up at the same company. There's no mention, and again, it's like highlights, so there's not a lot of details to go off of, but there's no mention of us rekindling any relationship or even talking about it. We don't even know if we're in the same sector or anything like that, but within the company, there's that. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, she's calling us, and then asks about Rapidium. She's their spy. I wouldn't tell her anything.
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call.
Yeah,
What
but
the
we're on a
hell
public
happened out
channel.
there? How did you survive?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
I got someone close.
How did you make it?
Something mysterious happened. I mean, yes. Mine is the only one whose oxygen didn't fail.
I don't know.
I don't know if we should tell her anything more.
Okay. I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this.
I'd be like, fuck off.
Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
You tell me.
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
They would already know that I don't have anybody. She's probably asking personally to see if I'm dating anybody or if I have anybody.
I'm doing fine, Lena. I don't need help.
Yeah, I know. I'll still try and stay in the loop with STC on your progress. Keep an open channel. If you let me, that is.
I'll just say thanks.
Sure. Thanks.
I don't trust her.
Be careful out there, Jan. Talk soon, I hope.
I understand that she probably has something towards us still,
Hey,
right?
Were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine.
Something outside then?
Yeah. Don't jump into your suit already. I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright, I'll take a look around.
Well, we're stopped. It means I can build shit now, which is good. We've hit a snag. That's not good. Ooh, Act 1. Okay. But back to Lena. Like, I'm sure there's still some residual feelings between the two of them, right? It's hard not to when you were together for so long, right? And there definitely doesn't seem to be any bitterness on either side of them, which is good. I honestly seem to have more bitterness than either of them. Sun is far away. That's good for now. That means we have a little bit of time. But, if she cared about us at all, up until this point, she would have contacted us prior to any of that.
Yeah,
So,
can you come see me? There's a thing.
yep, I'm on my way, buddy. Give me a minute. And anyway, she would have contacted us earlier with that. And like, it's a two-way street. We could have contacted her, right, or anything like that. But I would also say that her suspicion around STC handling the operation is interesting, if anything. I would keep her close to get information from her, maybe, but it's a public channel, and even if she did have her own personal intentions to get us home safely because she does actually care and she's not doing this solely on behalf of the corporation, which she definitely implied, I would say that there's definitely a huge chance that they're hoping my bond with Lena will lead me to divulge more secrets to her than I would to someone like Lucas, right? And we got to be very conscious of that when talking to her, because we are talking on a public channel, company channel. They're fucking listening no matter what. Alright. Can I build shit? I can't build shit. Can I only do it from the command center? I can only do it from the command center. Okay. So I built a kitchen. We need... Social room would be great. Infirmary would be great. Greenhouse is what I definitely want. It takes 20 Rapidium? Damn, dude. I've got the metals, but I need minerals and Rapidium in a bad way. Refinery, a place where enriched metals can be processed into metals and organics. That seems very useful. How do I get minerals then? I thought minerals were the same as organics, but I'm looking at 100 out of 300 organics and no minerals. Okay. Damn, I really wanted to build... And there's no, like, bedrooms or anything. In Fallout Shelter, you need, like, a bedroom space for all of the people that you have in your shelter to hang out in. So that's kind of odd. Maybe it doesn't matter. Cannot navigate around the lava river. Oh, shit. So we need, like, a bridge or something to get over it, or to calculate a route that is not around the lava river. Okay, where's Buddy Boy? Okay, he's here. He's in the kitchen. You're always in the kitchen, bro. Good for you. Give him the multi-tool. Oh. So we can give him our personal stuff? I mean, it is like he would recognize it, right? I'm sure like he had the same multi-tool, so it's gonna make him happier.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
That
Yep.
made him happy.
Thought it might come in handy.
Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Oh, yay! He's less pissy. I mean, hell yeah, multi-tools are useful. I said it in the last episode when we found it. I have one, they're fucking great. Alright, what do you want to say?
Something you wanted to discuss with me?
What's the thing?
I wanted to congratulate you.
On what?
Having a smart me on board.
Joy.
Seriously?
Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode.
Oh?
Yeah, but I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we
Hey.
got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
Sick. That's fucking awesome. It's what I'd expect from a technician. Good, that'll keep you busy. Damn, you could throw it right back in his face. I'm tempted to be sassy with him because he's being sassy with me. But I don't want to piss him off because we just made him happy.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out.
No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Yes.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here.
Yes, we do.
Sure. But don't start fantasizing too much.
Sir.
Remember, everything costs resources.
I'll get
So,
resources.
Wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case.
Sound advice. I'll consider.
It's gonna be a fucking mansion. Don't you worry. Jan, the technician. Find a route around the base. Well, let's look at the workshop. States of modules on the base. He said there's new tools. Oh. Pylon component. Suit battery. Used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Okay, can be used only once. Rad filters. Radiation barrier can't work without radiation filters. One radiation filter powers the barrier for 1 day. Oh shit. So, is that for the ship? Repair kit we know. Climbing hook. Allows you to climb high walls. Using it costs energy. Vertara drill? A drill that generates a laser beam that allows the melting of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. Oh. So that'll be really useful. You can melt rocks and climb up a lot of stuff. Okay. Something malicious about his smile. Give him a break. He's getting down, though, from being pissy. No injuries, minimal radiation due to the worsening offline radiation barrier? Oh shit, that's not good. I'm grateful Jan gave me my old multi-tool. It was an important gesture. I'm cranky after sleeping on the floor. Oh shit. Can see, this is the shit I was talking about. What is I not just talking about this shit? It's in every like Fallout shelter, like build your base kind of thing. Everybody needs beds. Where is here? Command center. Can I do anything about that? There's no option to build any beds. That's kind of shitty. Storage. We definitely, I want to build like the social room and the infirmary and the greenhouse. Those are like the 3 things that like we need ASAP. And then I would say greenhouse first, because the sooner you can get that food growing, however long it takes to grow, the better off you'll be later. Because we aren't starving now, but it could happen later, or people will get shitty about the food. That's always a thing. So I say get started on that early, and then maybe the refinery, because it can help do things for metals and stuff. It's almost tempting to do this now. I could still build the greenhouse in terms of metals if I did do that. You know what? Let me do that. It'll fit there, but there's no way to get to it. The storage is gonna piss me off. I want the greenhouse next to the kitchen eventually. I wanted to put the refinery like kind of by the workshop and stuff, but this fucking thing doesn't move. It's gonna drive me nuts. What if we... It's a little bit better. It's still awkward as fuck with this storage thing over here. But the airlocks by itself, command and communication, the workshops, and the refinery are all on the same level, so that seems like less of a pain in the ass. The womb and the quantum computer make sense together. Captain's quarter, the kitchen, and the storage is a little awkward right here, but it's fine for now. Research required to expand it. Damn, okay. Alright. Damn, I can't build much. So I need... you know what? Let's go check out the refinery. So what can I do over here? Refine enriched metals into metals and organics. If the organics tank is full, any surplus resources will be lost. Okay, well it seems like I need resources anyway, so why don't I go out and go get some. Oh yeah, we're in a new area. I was like, where are my pylons and stuff? But we're in a new area. So I definitely see some red stuff. Nope. Oh, what's that? Organics. Fuck yeah. Always use organics. Can I climb this or no? Nope. Too big. Okay, so we need a climbing hook for sure. I think we need to take care of our people first. I see more organics around. So, but I still need minerals. How do I get minerals? So I'm almost full on organics entirely. There are 2 sources of metals nearby. Metals deposit and enriched metals deposit. Is that down here? Can I repel? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, was that Rapidium? Oh, fuck yeah. I need that too. Actually, I need, what, 20 Rapidium for the... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What's happening? Oh, and I need to fix the base Rapidium. High radiation. Okay, so enriched metals can be turned into metals and organics in the refinery. Okay, I don't need either of those right this minute. Shit, 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 shit. I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh shit. I'm trapped. Oh wait, there's a piece of my ship. Oh, I want that. Radiation sickness, here I come. Oh fuck, oh fuck. How do I get out of here? Damn, it's like being in Fallout. Am I safer or no? Nope. Okay. I thought out of the green shit I might be okay. Is this... Oh, okay. Better. A little bit better. Not horrendous. I love my pink suitcase. Secret alien. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test. So it's Among Us.
Awesome.
Is that a movie?
Another movie.
Hell yeah. Oh, good. Trading card and a rubber duck. Call control! Watching Speedway was the only fun thing I used to do with my father. When I told him who my favorite racer was, he cared enough to get me this trading card that showed that racer. This might be the nicest thing he ever did for me. I guess he had a good day. I'm not that into Speedway anymore. Maybe I should give it another chance. Rubber duck. I got it at an event in uni. The guy who handed it to me promised that talking to the duck would help me prepare for exams. He wasn't wrong. Since I left uni, it served me more as a silly anti-stress trinket. That is actually a proven method. Harvard does that, where you, like, they give you like ducks, these rubber ducks, and you're supposed to talk to it and like talk out your problems basically, because saying it out loud, asking questions, and kind of basically sparking a conversation around it helps you process information more and get to the root of the bottom more, right? Try to explain it to the rubber duck, etc., etc.
Where my stuff landed?
There's an official term for it, but I forgot what that is, but it is actually a thing. Metals deep deposit. Oh, that could be sick. I need... Allows you to deposit... Allows you to mine metals at a normal pace without any health risk. But you need a mining outpost. It should be more Rapidium. Over here? I think so. Okay, I gotta go home. I'm tired as fuck. I'm about to be tired in 5, 4, 3, 2, not good, 1. Yup, I'm going home, I'm going home. Socialize in the evenings. Being tired slows your work, but doesn't have to impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with your alters. Hell yeah. I'm going, I'm going. My tired ass is running. I got 59 Rapidium though, so that's great. And I got a little bit more metals. Wasn't a complete loss, and I got a lot of organics, so that's good. Alright, let's hang out with... Where's my buddy? Up in the kitchen, of course. Why did I ask the question? Can I talk to him?
What a week, huh?
Yeah, for real. You don't want to chat? Can I chat? Can we chat? Are you smoking in the kitchen? Bro. I guess I can't talk to him? Worsening due to the offline radiation barrier. We only have 5 of those things. Damn, that is not good. How do I fix the radiation barrier? Not that I should do such a thing since I am... Ah, there we go. Auto load filters. Protects the base from radiation contamination. It needs radiation filters to operate. When auto load is turned on, it will automatically load the next filter when the last one is depleted. So it didn't do that before. We were without using one of the filters we have. We have 5. It lasts 24 hours, so that'll last us 5 days. So we should definitely build some more of those. Uh-huh. Oh, and I have Rapidium, so hang on a second. I should build the greenhouse that I wanted. Wow, that's huge. Holy shit. And here I was like, oh, let's put it near the kitchen. Good luck with that. Okay, a little bit better. It's a bit awkward. There's a couple like weird spaces here and here, but it's not the worst. The greenhouse is fucking humongous. That's a good thing. And it's next to the kitchen. The storage is now reattached to the kitchen as it was before. And then I put all the refinery, the workshop, and the machinery shit at the top. I could probably put one here, but it doesn't save me any elevators or anything like that, so we're okay for now. So, alright, I'll leave it here. It's a bit strange. And yeah, let's go. Well, I guess I gotta go to bed, but let's look at the greenhouse. Look at that! That's cool as fuck! Raw food package. Used to prepare high quality meals in the kitchen. Plantation kit takes more time to grow raw food, but uses half as much organics. So this uses organics. Okay. Two hours. It's gonna be pushing it a little bit. Oh shit, I'm exhausted. Whoops. I just wanted to make food. Where did I put my bedroom? At the top in a weird spot? Yeah. Sleepy time. Exhausted him. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, look, 13 minutes over 7 a.m. because I stayed up 13 minutes over 11. Assignments. Using assignments, you can assign your alters to work in the base. Scheduled to work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Number of hours a given alter is working depends on his emotional state. Highly motivated alters will work longer. Those in a bad mood will finish earlier. Yeah, alright. Hell yeah. So... oh, not that. Okay, so we can assign him to stuff. I saw that in the previous day too, but I want to finish what I was doing with the greenhouse.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
There we go. That was one food? Oh no, I have 2 now. Let's definitely do that. And then we can assign him to that later. In the kitchen. Let's do this.
Want me to take a look there? Can't get rid of you.
Can't get rid of me. What do you need, buddy? You look tired.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
I've been bitching about it for you, buddy.
Hadn't thought of that.
You're an idiot.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
Damn.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it.
That should have been the first
Your
thing.
proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
It's insane to me. Because if you have a guest over at your house or something and they're gonna stay the night, the first thing you do is set up a bed for them. Why would you create this poor fucker and then just be like, okay, you exist. You don't need anything, do you? Let's assign him to the greenhouse. Yep. You go there for now. Oh, finish your coffee, but alright, whatever. He'll figure it out. Storage. I need to... I cooked some meals. He's gonna do that, so I'll let him do that. Can I build a bed now? Boom, I can. 40 metals. And I'm out of metals. Since when? Is it the greenhouse that I just fucked up? Cranky sleeping on the floor. He looks a bit annoyed. We're going down and he's healing from radiation, so that's good. It only takes organics though. Damn. Okay, well I need to go get some metals then. Maybe it was building all the other shit that I did. I didn't pay attention to how much of that stuff that I used. That's okay, I'll go find some more. I'm good at finding stuff. Still early in the day. Let me go get some metals and shit. Oh yeah, here we go. Beautiful. That might be enough for a dormitory. Yeah, enough for a dormitory. I needed 40. I got 142. Alright, sick. Let's put this somewhere. It's huge. Makes sense. I'd like us to all sleep on the same floor, ideally. It's gonna drive me insane playing Jenga like this. I guess we could do a research lab. That would make sense. Okay, we got a lab, and that's all the womb and the quantum computer, which makes sense. We got the greenhouse and the kitchen and some storage. Command center and communication room, the airlock, and then everybody sleeps up at the top. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. Alright, boom. He's got a place to sleep. Where are you? Are you still in here? Hey, buddy. Can I talk to you?
I can't wait to try those.
Veggies out? Is that what he's gonna say? Hell yeah.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
Big
I'll
glitchy.
sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then.
He didn't even turn around and talk to me. Damn. Sick. It looks like he's feeling okay. Hell yeah. I'm glad we have a proper dormitory now. I don't have to sleep on the floor anymore. I'm satisfied. He's healing. He has 13 hours left. Alright, he's doing better. He's doing better. Infirmary. I need fucking minerals. Where do I get minerals from? Soldier room too. Go outside and do some more of that. We need shit. Here we go. Some organics. We are running low. So I need... No, I need to do the scanny thing. I don't like the scanny thing. My god, thank god. It did like the entire fucking area. Ugh, okay. I hate that scanner thing. We need mining outpost. Boom, baby. And then we need the pylons. reach? Oh yeah, it'll reach. Right. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Whatever.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Oh, did I not recognize that? I read it on the map earlier.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
There could be a way around.
Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
It's so finicky. Ooh, right. Nope. Shit. There. Okay, good. Boom, baby. There's power. So that should be connected to the ship now. There's no particular need for fast travel to this one, but we could still do it. Alright, damn. I ran out of time. I'm going. We're close to the ship, so it's not too bad. Alright. Inside, protected from radiation. Let's talk. It's social time. Did he finish, by the way, in the greenhouse? Is it done? Yeah, we have some. I don't know if he finished, though. Yeah, you're usually in here. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to you? No. He's like, fuck off. Okay, well, if he doesn't want to talk to me... If he doesn't want to talk to me, then I guess I'll just go to bed. In the day. Sun is far away. Hell yeah. We woke up on time, which is good. How's everybody feeling? And by everybody, I mean Jan Tech. No injuries, no radiation. Hell yeah. It's feeling okay. That's good. Good, good, good. We got jams in here. Hell yeah. Nice. It's a fucking mess in here, but hell yeah. Damn, dude. Alright, what can I make over here? Suit battery, climbing hook. Need metals for the climbing hook. It seems like I'm kind of needing that a lot. So maybe I should do that. Do I have anything in the refinery that I could do? Nope. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, he works at 9. And I guess it wasn't done yet. Alright, well. I can finish the meals here. There we go. We got a lot of mush, but I don't want to make mush. I want to make meals. And then... Okay, we need metals.
Jan, we're running out of repair kits.
I can do that. I got you, buddy. You want repair kits? I'll make you repair kits. I'll make you one. Boom. Look at that. Nice. You got 1. Here, maybe we'll make 2. Well, I need the metals. Let's go get the metal stuff first. And then how much do I need to build an infirmary? Oh yeah, the fucking minerals. God. Fucking minerals! I want the stuff from... I want the safety of my crew first. Can I travel? Fast travel here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, baby. Beautiful. This is organics? Yeah. We can work right up until 8 too. Tired. Yeah, it's fine. We can fast travel. Fast travel back to the base. Woo! And then we can go inside. So that's not a problem. Alright, and now we're safe again. $60 metals. Damn, I was 2 away! Oh, that is bug. Alright, well. Nothing I can do about that. And I got the research lab here. Cheaper batteries? A module that produces organics daily. Oh, that's cool. Unlocks a second workplace. Oh. We should definitely do the recycler. That would be sick. We can get the cheaper batteries, but we should do that recycler first. That would be sick as fuck. Okay, can I talk to him at all? It doesn't let me just chit chat. Yeah, I know, I need a scientist. I need a lot of people. You know, let's go ahead and make somebody before we go. To bed. Let's go ahead and make new technologies would be good. We don't quite need that. The refiner could be good, but I haven't been able to find the enriched metals yet, so we don't really need that in this moment. The miner would be really good to have because they can get all of the stuff fast. A botanist would be good too. And the doctor. The doctor can do food too though, so kind of doubles as... Oh, I can't. Qubit level 3. I'm level 1. Oh. So I can't just do any of them. I can make the miner. Can I make... I don't need a guard. I can make the botanist. Let's do that then. So instead of abandoning Lena, we go with her. And that's how we get the botanist. Sweet. No awareness ready. Jan Botanist. I'm gonna call you Jan Bot. We got Jan Tech, Jan Bot, and I'm Jan the Builder. Alright, hell yeah, baby. We're gonna have food for days. So I can't do anything about that right now. They have to grow in the womb. But I can look at their memories or not yet. 7 hours. Alright, here we go. 31 years old, letting go. Okay, this is it. Where she goes, you follow. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. So this is the split, right? We held on to being stubborn and not making any changes and wanting to take all the responsibility for our own. And instead, this Jan let go. So what's next up the line? 32 years old, never been better. Look at her, so happy about her promotion and to partner already. Things are happening for her, fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, you know that. But so what? She's happy and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. Interesting. Interesting lesson to take out of that ambition is overrated. I would feel like trusting your partner is a better lesson to take from that, but okay. Oh, okay. 34 years old, trading places. A Dolly mission. She wanted to go so much. Put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay home. But it's so important to her, and you know you'll do it. You'll do anything to prove your love. I wonder why she can't go. Because the Dolly mission's what we're on right now. Project Dolly, 35 years old. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You got this, and you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Well... Alright, and that's where it ends. So things, like, went really well for this dude. This was, like... When things hit the fan, this is what he should have done. 100%. Right? The crisis hit. It really, really sucks. Things are really awful. Trying to get back a job, trying to get back to where you were. You just bought the house. But they sold it, they left, they moved to a new country. Lena got the job of her dreams. And you went with her, and everything worked out for the better because she was so happy and she really wanted to do this. And you gave her her shot, right? She gave you yours at the beginning. The least you can do is give her hers. And it worked out really well. As opposed to what we know didn't work, right? You held on to things that said you could do it, you couldn't. That put a lot of strain between you two. She left, we drink, and then we end up here anyway. So that's something. Alright, so botanist is on his way. And we gotta go to bed. Bedtime.
Metals outpost. Good, solid choice.
You talk to me. Can I, like, actually hang out with you? Or, like, no? You're smoking in the dormitory, dude. You smoked in the kitchen. You smoking in the dormitory. Place is gonna fume up. It's alright. Do what you want to. You'd be happy. I feel like we should have, like, a smoking section of the ship. Here we go! A new altar is ready. Ooh, the botanist is alive. We'll have more than one friend here. Look at him, he's passed out. Good morning! Damn, the jams come on early too. You good, buddy?
I like the new metals outpost.
You said that last night.
Solid.
But that's good. I'm glad you're happy with that. Okay, this one's still good, but we still got two. Oh yeah, we gotta make some more of those. I should have him do that. Could use that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let me cook a bunch of these. There we go. Okay, now we have like 6 cooked meals, which is good. And we still have some raw food, which is chill. So we're doing much better on food. And how is this doing? Not too much to do left there. That's good. I should have had the botanist do that. That's not bad. I'm used to doing it myself. Damn, look at that thing. It's huge now. Alright, wake up, buddy. This is not ever gonna get awkward any less. That's not English. This is never gonna get less awkward. There we go. Hey man, are you alive?
Hey man, can you hear me? Where am I?
He's got little dungarees.
What is this?
It's like, what the actual fuck? You're gonna be Yanbo. Or Yanbot. Yanbot sounds better.
Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell?
You seeing double? No, you're not hallucinating.
No, you're not hallucinating. Then who? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay.
What's your
You
name?
remember who you are.
What do you do?
I'm Jan Dolski.
Good.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I grow the weed.
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
Yep, kind of. Things went sideways. We should say that.
I'm afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me? Are you...
Oh. I panicked him. Shit.
Are you real?
More real than you. Just as real as you.
Just as real as you.
Then, what's going on?
He's like,
It's
I
like
just grow
we're
plants, man.
Alternative versions of the same person.
Wow. But why is this happening?
Had to recreate a crew to save the mission. Needed to multiply myself to survive. Both.
I told you. Everyone died. Long story short, I needed to multiply myself to survive.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Your mind is a re-simulation of mine. Your life path is different than mine. That's the truth.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
I'm not sure I understand.
Things went great for you, buddy. And shit
You know
for
what?
me.
I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs.
Yep.
You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs. Why not?
Sorry, buddy. I threw you into the deep end a little bit,
Wait.
but that everyone died.
If all this is... If I mean... What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
Great question. She's not exactly your life. She's perfectly fine and waiting for you. She's on Earth and we need to figure out how to get there. Ooh. All these feel like lies. She's not exactly your wife. Because the Lena here is not his wife. Because we ostensibly divorced. I don't know if we were ever married in our timeline. She's on Earth and we need to figure out how to get there is the most truthful, but again, not his Lena. She's perfectly fine as a complete lie. I guess this
She's
one's
on
the
Earth,
lesser
and
evil.
We need to figure out how to get there.
Okay. Okay.
Motivation.
What do you want from me?
We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do.
I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that.
It's fine.
Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the
other
crew,
us.
and let's talk again in a while. Yeah. I'll see you around.
There you go. Get on your feet. Get your rolling ship legs. He's gonna go flip the fuck out. Oh, he's sitting in the corner like, what the fuck? You alright? Oh, he's looking at Lena. What I assume is a picture of Lena. Dolly. I mean
Hey,
Molly.
What are you up to, little rascal?
That didn't sound good. That sounded like the artificial Bob that he was talking about. That was weird. Alright, well, I don't want to assign him to anything just yet, but when you're ready, buddy... Oh, wait, can we read his logs now? Oh, no, we did. Alright. Does he have anything to say about it? Should I, like, let him know? I'm like, there's another one of us hanging out now, just so you know. So how do we find a way out for our base? Okay, so you have to have a scientist in order to use the research lab. Gotcha! Let's go out and find a route for the base and get the medals.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Go for it. Oh, he's going out to work on the metals thing. Oh, damn. Okay, that's great then. I'll go and do the lava thing. Because we need 60 metals to get that climbing thing. Okay. Going out, rock and roll. So how do we figure out this lava thing? Okay, there wasn't much outside, but if I wait a little bit longer, Jan Tech will be able to get enough metals so that we can work in the workshop. Because we need the climbing hook or this drill. I think the climbing hook is probably what we need first. Okay, there we go. Boom. 65 metals. So let's do the hook. Damn, that fucking depletes our metals. But, damn, you're everywhere, dude. But with the climbing hook, we should be able to repel the walls now. This is not the airlock. Let's see if it works. So do we have it on us? I don't see it on me, but let me see what happens when we get near a wall. That's kind of what happened with the scanner, was like it's not necessarily there until you need it. So... aha, there we go. Look at that! That's sick. So this is back to this thing. We need to figure out something with this lava. Just giving me Star Wars vibes. This is a little one I can get up. Is this anything? Oh ho ho! What the heck? Oh. Some climbs are blocked by rocks from above. You need to remove them before you can climb up and down there. So is that melting thing that I need to do? That drill thing? They could eliminate certain rocks.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Aha, and this will figure a way through the lava. You see that?
I had a tool to drill through them.
Okay, so I need the drill. Shit, okay. I drew a cartridge. How much do I need for that then?
Would you like me to go there?
No. You gotta chill, dude. It's late. Everybody just hang out. I need to go up. I do need to go to command center because there's a call coming, but everybody chill. You okay? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? No? Okay. I want the workshop. Yeah. How much do I need for the drill? 50 and then organics. We're a little low on kind of everything, but we've got enough stuff for now. So I need 30 more metals. So that's gonna be tomorrow's mission. Alright, what do you guys want now? Lucas.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
Can't you track me?
We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
We're stuck.
Do you think you can cross it?
No! I'm on it, I just need time. Can you help me?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew.
Let's get
If
some
you know what I
planks
mean.
of wood.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
Seriously, dude.
You still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Good news and bad news.
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
They want Rapidium.
Mr. Dolski, please, calm down.
You're not the
No
one
matter
stuck
how
here,
long the
buddy.
procession, it will
You're not
always
the
end up in
one
church.
screwed.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except
That was a
this
weird
is
one.
not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleport.
Teleportation. I don't know why it cut off. I kind of teleport from base to other places though. Okay. How long will
How
it
long do you
take?
think it'll take them to
10
get
years? 400?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Damn.
organized? Wow.
Yeah.
That long.
Yeah,
Don't shoot the
we're
messenger,
fucked.
man. I'm really trying to help.
I'll believe it when I see it, buddy.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe.
Doing what?
Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Shut up with the church.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now.
Just say it.
but
Just say it, dude.
There's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit, figures I'm worthless to you without Rapidium. Yeah, it's there you go.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
Yeah, they probably would have
It's
just left you
sure
to
gonna
die.
give your rescue mission wings if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
You're talking to him.
Yeah. We're getting
I'd
along
still like
pretty
to
well.
fuck with him and be like,
Thanks.
me.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind.
Whoa.
That's not to mess things up even more.
What does that mean?
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Yeah, I got trapped with you, buddy.
What's gonna happen to my alters back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
We'll become the Jan
You
crew.
either really trust him, or you're very good at not saying anything.
Literally.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
We noticed.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist, and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
When she was
She
5.
turned to breeding hamsters.
That's good.
I hope you're not laughing.
Oh, I'm belly laughing, dude.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
Awkward.
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
Toast.
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Yeah, he's warming up to us, I
Tell me
guess.
more
and
about this boss of yours.
us to him.
You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open.
Mining.
Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dolski.
How could I forget,
And
dude?
wait for contact from my boss.
Rude as fuck. Life path has been updated. Oh. That's interesting. What does that mean? New branches and possible alterations are available. So I have more choices than I did before for that? Can I see? Up one, yeah, here. Does that upgrade my, nope, qubit level? Really want the doctor. Really want the doctor. The refiner, the miner would be useful too. Technician. It's all the same. It's exactly the same. 20 Rapidium. Yeah. The altars have gathered in the kitchen. Are we having a meeting? If they don't kill us after all of this, what they should do is just send us out as our own team.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
How come you're so nice to him and you were such a dick to me?
Cheers.
He did want more people though. Jan Tech. He was one of the ones saying we should have more. Damn, y'all just disappeared. Alright. In the elevator, in the dormitory. Going to bed. I need shit. I need stuff. I need metals. I would love some freaking minerals. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Everybody chilling? Can I hang out with you guys or no? Nope. Oh, he's doing a workout. Alright, I'll leave you to it then. Bedtime. We just need to get through the day. Sleepy time! Sun is far away. That's good. The day that changes, I will shit bricks. No doubt. Okay. So Jan bought... Oh, he wants to say something? Where is he? In the kitchen. Naturally, everybody's in the kitchen. I mean, I would be too, not gonna lie. Hey bro, you alright? Everything good?
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean?
No such thing as your life. That's true.
Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her.
Why are you worried?
Would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all.
I bet she's sick. Or something. Or maybe pregnant? Because in their life, remember, he goes on the Project Dolly mission because she's not able to. So there's something that's preventing her from doing so. And not to pull the omniscient narrator because we're from an outsider perspective, but they've already used the sickness card with Mom. So my guess is that she's pregnant, maybe.
You miss her.
And that's why she couldn't go.
I don't want to talk about it. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it. Sure, take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
I don't want to grind him in the wall, but we definitely need him to work. He's depressed. Oh, they're actually both doing okay. That's great. Nothing for him. Ate well. Okay, well then I'll assign you some shit, buddy. Can I put you in the greenhouse? It's like your thing. Let's do a bunch of that. And then Jan Tech. They're just chatting. I'm gonna go do the metals thing myself, and then I'll assign him to do the work later. We need metal. We need at least 30. So boom, there we go. He'll probably come back here in a minute. Alright, yeah, we swapped places, so he's going to get metals now. I'm back here because we need the drill in order to progress everything. Food's gonna be okay for now, so that's good. That's not it. There we go, workshop. Drill, baby, drill. Yeah. Alright, now we're back. And I have a Joel cartridge this time, which I did not have before. Whoa! That's cool as shit. It just obliterated that. Uses one Joel cartridge. Well, that makes sense. I see Rapidium. Oh, careful. Here we go.
Okay.
Holy shit.
This is not good.
Oh, fuck. We need, like...
We are surrounded.
Shit. Yeah, it's not just one cross. There's a lot of it.
Damn it. So much for plan B.
I can't just roll over the gap with like a little stabilizing plank, maybe? Develop a new plan. Okay, shit. Yeah, there's that. Gonna gather as much as I can. Oh. Cool as fuck. Okay, but I need to use... Does it need to be connected to the ship? Oh shit. Wasting time. Okay, well, we found something. Are there any little Rapidiums I can grab? Yeah. We could use it. We do have 20 now. God, I'm so trippy. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta go. Go, 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 go. It's not too far, so I'm not too worried, but I gotta run. Go, go, go. Holy shit. 15, 14, 13. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Pushing my luck. 7, 6. Woo! Okay, haven't gotten caught out in the storm yet. Jan the technician has things to say. Where are you, in the kitchen? For once, you're not in the kitchen. Where are you? Airlock? Damn, he went all the way up. Okay. Hey, buddy. What the? Where the fuck did he go? Dude. Damn it. Here you are. I have bad news about our way around.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy shit. What now?
Trying to back out? Find a way across. Probably find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh?
Still, even I might not be enough.
But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick.
Scientist.
The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built. Okay, let's give it a go.
I want the doctor. And I want the miner. But alright, scientist it is. I just got the Rapidium for it too, so I could probably do that. Spilled a whole team of me! Alright, he's what, over here? Okay. The path of science. So, okay, so this was about the PhD offer. So, our teacher offered us a PhD project to stay and complete our studies, essentially. There we go, that offer, a PhD. It sounds tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you gonna be a broke ass for Lena? And in our timeline, we decided to go get better prospects, get the better job and the better money first. And in the science life, we got the PhD. So 26 years old, the path of science. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her about your plans for your PhD project motivates you like hell. Who said you can't pursue the path of science and be rich? Alright. Well, we need him. There goes my Rapidium stock. That's alright, though. That's what it's about. I bet this guy's gonna be a total dick. Oh, we've got glasses. So in this timeline, him and Lena are also still together. It didn't say much in the tech one, did it? About Lena. Ooh, there he is. Alright, Mr. Science. So that'll happen overnight while we are sleeping. And he can do some shit in the research lab since apparently he's the only one who can do it. And then, yeah. Alright. Back to bed. Everybody chill. Feeling okay? Feeling okay? I'm scared that we won't manage to cross the lava river. They both are scared about that. Okay, well. Not much we can do about that. Scientist will have to fix it. Good morning! The new altar is ready. Dear God, help us. Oh, botanist is up early. Chillin'. Tech dude is out. You good? Can I talk to you? Oh, he's up now. Good morning! I wish we could like share breakfast or something together. But alright, it's fine. Y'all are jamming in here constantly. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be awkward as fuck. Fully clothed. I love it every time. Hey, buddy. Wakey, wakey.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Like garbage.
Oh, I'll be damned.
He knows already.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing.
He's kind of chill. I expected you to be
Very
much more of a dick.
clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What?
Rapidium.
How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet.
A
There's
lot.
a lot of it.
Fuck
Good.
ton.
That's good.
It's a scientific term,
Wait,
right?
How do you know? Well, isn't it obvious?
He's cheery.
I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion. That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Spot on, and you're not a huge dick so far, so great. I love you already. That's funny. So he's basically saying that in his life, in his timeline, if he were in his own body, he didn't have very good eyesight. So because he does means that he's not in his own body, so to speak. He's being replicated from the DNA of somebody who has good eyesight, which is us. So that's the whole thing about the glasses. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. We're not copies.
Well, you're wrong about one
I think
thing.
he'll appreciate facts.
You are my duplicate. I created you using Rapidium, but we're not identical. I've noticed you're not as quick to process information.
Damn.
And that's the interesting part.
I was trying to be witty with you, buddy.
Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not.
Boom.
I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Everyone's fucking toast.
The old crew is gone.
Zip, zilch,
They're all dead.
toast.
That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel.
That's a good way to put it.
That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Recalculated mind based on the possibilities of your life structure, your life path, right? So that actually makes the most sense in framing it like that, right? So they're all our body, right? Our physical body, right? Physical traits, everything like that. Our eyesight, our build, our muscle, our constitution, right? All of that is exactly the same because it's our DNA. But the mind has been restructured to know what it would have known had it gone down that life path. Now, that does make something kind of interesting, though. If it is able to import knowledge, for example, with this guy, a PhD, why couldn't I just do that into my own brain? Like Matrix style. I think it has something probably to do that it has to be grown, because Rapidium... We read that Rapidium basically accelerates growth, but still, where would the knowledge come from? I don't know. I mean, I'm probably thinking too hard about the science, but, you know, there's that. Get some rest.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately?
I can't win with you, I'm sorry.
In that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
I kind of pissed him off a little bit. Sorry, buddy. How much do you hate me? Feeling okay. Okay, good. So that wasn't entirely a loss. Good. Pet the sheep. Enjoy Molly. She hangs out here. They all sit in this corner. They all do the exact same thing. He pulls out a picture.
Hello, Molly. How's the grass today?
Chillin'. Alright. So there's that. That's good, I suppose. Let's read his mind records. if there's anything different. His life came in a later stage, slightly later stage. But I guess not as late as the botanist. So, what's going on in here? Alright. 27 years old, research comes first. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. Only a few months and she's been busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student's dorm already, but research comes first. Always. So this is focusing on the PhD. That was 27, 28. Drifting apart. Uh-oh. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh, shit. You completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. You grew too far apart, too much space. Damn. 30 years old, a breakthrough. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First, the grant, and now, a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Or getting an office, maybe? And a new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like you're an underpaid post-grad student. There's gonna be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. So he hit success anyway, but he lost Lena in the process. Eyes on the prize. Still 30. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. So it's not good enough. Oh. 33 years old. You both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena? Is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. Hey, if that goes well, maybe you guys are ready to be on the same life level again. That's really important, you know? Doesn't look like they do that though. Just happy for each other and moved on, which is probably the best approach, you know, it's best to leave that stuff behind if you left it once. Anyways, 34 years old, the pinnacle. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp, space mining missions, you want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's get to work. 34 years old, getting on board. Data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board to ensure that the tech works. There we go. 35 years old, Project Dolly. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. Nice. Alright. So that's how we ended up here. All roads lead to Project Dolly. And it's morning time. I always forget what time it is. So the research lab. So we need these things for sure. And I need to remove this. And put this in here. I want the recycler and then cross in the lava. And then, buddy boy, since you're so eager to get going, why don't you just do it then? There you go. Alright. So everyone has a job to do, more or less. How are we doing with this stuff? We do have some raw food, which is good. Let's keep that up. And let's assign... yeah, and tech to that. I'll go out and do the metals. And... I don't think there's much we can do with anything else. How are we doing on storage? We're doing good on storage, actually. Workshop, elevator, okay. We're kind of stuck in terms of like building or expanding anything. But with the research, we can research the base or whatever we need in order to expand the base, so make it a little bit bigger, that would be fantastic. Let's go to the metals outpost real quick, do a shift there. Get some metals because we always need them. Alright, nearly 100, pretty good. Now let's go. Ooh. 100 it is. There's some little ones. Is that a little one? No. No. Alright. Now let's go get that Rapidium. There's nothing we can do until Scientist does his thing, so we'll let him do it. So let's go back to that area where we were blasting the rocks. And get the Rapidium, see if there's other deposits up there. I would love if we could get minerals. I don't know how we get those at all. I'm gonna continue to bitch until I get them because I want stuff. Oh, there's the cave. Boom. Rapidium. Trippy as fuck. Is that more lava? Damn. We really are surrounded by lava. Oh, look. Oh, I can't get up there. Oh, wait. Got that. Is it this? Oh, this is more Rapidium, huh? Yeah, baby. Aha, more of the cave. Oh, this is the deep one. Yeah, deep one? No. Where's the deep one? Oh, little ones. I'll take little ones, whatever I can get. Oh, there it is. Yeah, baby. Damn, okay, not a lot, but enough to make one more altar or do something else with it. Is this anything? Nope. And then what is this? Rappel down. What is this? Organics. Shallow shit. Was I already here? Damn, okay. How do we get up to that tall one? Because I think you have to get around to the top in order to destroy the rock so that you can rappel up there. So the question is, how can we get up there? I also see that like some of my shit's up there too. Let's go check out that other place where we blasted the rocks. Yeah, it was over here, wasn't it? Holy shit, the lava's everywhere. Aha. Okay, so there's more metals over here. Is that minerals? No. Yes, it's minerals! Oh, yes, baby! Oh, yeah, baby. I got 6 minerals. I want more. So they're by the lava. Okay. Can I go up this way or no? No? I have to be conscious of my battery because it uses 2.
Hey, what's this? Huh? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
What is where? Anomaly? Oh, whoa, I see it, I see it, I see it. Good thing we got the scientist. Can I get around it? I don't know if I should touch. Oh shit. Can I crouch? It's like doing something to me that seems not good. We don't know what that is. Could be alien life form, could be murderous, could be disease, alien disease. I guess that's the way down. Good. Don't do that. Damn, I would like more minerals, but those freaking anomalies are there. What could I do about that? Well, I might as well do this. Nice. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta go. We gotta book it. Not too bad. We're not too far, but... best safe than sorry. Hey, scientist! I know you got a lot on your plate. Oh. Definitely grab that. Oh. Got it. I got it. I got it. I'm sleepy. I'm close, though. It depends on where you are, but so far it's only taken me like 20 seconds or so to get back. At least in this area. I haven't... this map or wherever we landed isn't too far from... like, things aren't too far from our base. It's not... not necessarily small. English words would be great. Enunciating would be awesome. But, you know. Scientist. In his research lab, of course. Why did I doubt that? And we have a call coming. Hello. Hate to throw more shit on your plate, but I found something kind of crazy.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made.
Alrighty.
I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Excuse you.
What can I say? I'm running this base according to Ally Corp protocol. Not my fault they haven't thought of everything. Sure, blame it on the higher-ups. I guess I should be glad the word protocol is part of your vocabulary.
You're not going to tell me what to do on this ship.
I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years.
Imaginary
It'll make
years.
things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about?
Nano something?
Nanotech in space exploration.
Joy.
We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Yeah, I understand how lousy that must feel. Honestly, I don't think you do.
Thanks, dude.
But I hope we're not going to sit around crying about it. There's work to be done, here and now. That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Yeah. I don't want to entice him to start giving ideas on how he thinks the place should be running. If you open that can of worms, then it's going to be a can of worms because they're going to come to you with 1,000 things about what they approve or disapprove of. We have enough shit to deal with Ally Corp. I don't need somebody else telling me how to run this ship. If there's something broken or there's something that could be done more efficiently, I'm all for it, but I don't want to open the can of worms of, like... I don't know, I just don't think it's a good idea to do it. I mean, I probably should have just heard him out and understood what he thinks is not running efficiently, but I would rather just figure it out myself.
I found something peculiar.
He's got
on the
enough
planet.
stuff to
What
work
exactly
on anyway.
was peculiar about it?
everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity.
What are they?
According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interral.
Interal.
What?
Interral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane.
Okay. So in actual English, he's saying that these anomalies are other universes that are colliding, creating a proximity plane so that basically both of those things exist at once in one place. Totally felt like it. Did we touch it? Did I touch it? I don't think I did.
Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right.
You could
If,
prove it.
and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics.
Okay,
We need
so
to
it
learn
fucks things
more
up
about
on our
these
planet.
peculiarities.
Our
Inform me at
universe.
once if you come across another one.
Yeah, I found like 5. They're all hanging out together. Static anomaly. Look for more of them. Okay. Scientist buddy, you ran off. Where did you go? There's still more to talk to you about. Kitchen? Damn, where did he go? Up to the dorms. Of course, he's trying to go to bed. Hey, buddy. Stretching it out? Oh, the rubber duck. Yeah, that would be right up his alley.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwikovska? Where the hell did you
Marie.
find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Hey, there we go. That's awesome. So I think if I can, I should try and find everything that... He looks a bit annoyed. Why? Unhappy? Why? Smiling. Oh, he's fantastic. That's not good. Oh, there you both are. I was gonna talk to you guys. Can I talk to either of you guys? What are y'all upset for? Everyone's stretching it out, okay. Maybe they're stressed about the lava thing, but... Man, I wish I could talk to them. Okay, let's go not there. Let's talk to the corpos. But to finish my thought, basically, yeah, we should find basically all the items we can, and then one will belong to one of them. We need to find the one that belongs to the botanist. Oh, this is the boss. Lucas's boss.
Hello?
Jan Dolski. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Actually, someone who gave a shit for a second. He's just more well-spoken.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good, because I might fail. People have the right to know. I would just be like, oh good, so you can steal it from me later. Combative is not a good idea right now.
Of course. Yeah.
We want
no
information.
Reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
Yeah, really.
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
Well, you're not really saving me. You're only saving me so that you can get the Rapidium back. If I drop dead, even if I have found Rapidium, that still means you need to send a whole new crew, a new ship. You gotta hope people get here. It's easier, probably cheaper, if they keep me alive and get me to get back to them, right, than it is to send a whole new thing. I'll just say I have mixed feelings.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Jan, come on, dude.
Heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
The Stranger, hell yeah. Old game about rats, what?
Of course.
Then we will understand each other well. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolski.
I don't know that Jan thinks that he's that decent anyway, but thank you, dude. I guess, I suppose.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
Yeah, I can't get back to Earth.
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
Oh, it's
You
Soma.
mean like a box?
Yeah.
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium.
Makes sense.
We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking.
Let's hope it works.
Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Oh, good God. If I say that, I mean that's the purpose that they're keeping me alive for, so...
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what's the real reason that you want Rapidium? Y'all say it's to grow crops and stuff, but that's not it.
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
So, he's saying the the computer killed them? I could see it maybe because the computer itself has been programmed specifically to find Rapidium. It's a quantum computer, so it wouldn't run on any kind of law of robotics, right? It is always looking and tracking and scanning for triple star systems in order to find the right planets that would have the right amount of radiation storms for the Rapidium, right? But could it not also, especially since it has the mind records and the way that we've been using it, could it not also, for lack of a better word, figure out how to manipulate a person in order to fulfill the mission to get Rapidium, right? Maybe it knew that if the majority of the crew was alive, or all the crew was alive, the chances of getting the Rapidium would be low. But if it killed them all, it would force whoever survived, and that happened to be Jan, it would force him to get Rapidium in order to make alters of himself in order to survive. Knowing that humans will do anything they can to survive, that was the best course of action. I think that's what it's saying, that the computer did it. Obviously, he can't prove it, and he doesn't have any more than that. It's just a theory, but that's very interesting.
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp, but for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
You keep saying that, but you keep offering to answer more questions, so
What will happen
I'ma
to
ask
my
him.
alters when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the alters.
Lena.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself.
Fuck you, dude.
It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
And we will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Yeah, you told me exactly what I needed to know. So in the same breath, he goes, okay, you can trust me and Lucas only. And my brain went to, yeah, you only want me to talk to you about the alters because whatever research, whatever accomplishments come out of this for Ally Corp, they'll be the ones heading it. So they'll get all the credit, they'll look good, that'll be the accolades. Right, it only means good things for their team. Which, look, I get it. I mean, who wouldn't take advantage of the situation? However, when you say, we're the only people you can trust, and frankly, I have no choice. I have Lena, but she's kind of in the same boat with Ally Corp. But in the same breath, for you to go, well, by the way, what you did is actually illegal, and you did it, let's be clear. So if we get in trouble for it, you're the one that authorized it, not me, not Lucas. That's on you. If something bad is going to come of that, consequences for the illegality of it, I'm going to be thrown under the bus. So that's a big fuck you. Because we asked for other options, we asked for other things, which they can probably erase the tape, or it doesn't matter, they're alive, so whatever, right? The only thing we heard was make the alters. Now, the only other thing that could be happening here that would exonerate Maxwell and Lucas would be if the computer theory that Maxwell has is true. If that's the case, then maybe we were not talking to Maxwell and Lucas at the very beginning, and whatever was telling us to create the alters either was the computer itself, a hallucination, or something to do with these anomalies that maybe, since it's like alternate universes kind of thing, like maybe it's, I'm gonna throw this out there out of left field with absolutely no merit and base whatsoever, but it could be like alternate Jan from like the future being like, this is what you had to do to survive, you know what I mean? So there's that. That's completely out of left field. But back to reality and the only things that we know of, it could be the computer that did that, or we're just hallucinating and figured it out somehow. The computer makes the most sense, right? If it wants this mission to go through, if it killed our crewmates and was trying to manipulate us, then of course it's going to tell us the only course of action is to do the alters. And Maxwell and Lucas are cleaning up the mess and trying to navigate us and the things that we've done, and they are actually good. So there's two possibilities there. Very big possibilities, very branching possibilities, but that's the name of the game.
No. I'm good.
Bye-bye, Maxwell.
Rapidium arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with the remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Okay, that's interesting. For what you did, right? The way that he phrased that makes it seem like they didn't know about that decision that we made. Hi, Editor Sydney here. I also disagree with myself here. I kind of go on to try and be open-minded about whether or not I feel that Maxwell is less to blame than maybe this computer theory of his. Except you can also interpret his phrase to be exactly what he said when he started this, which was what I initially thought, which is what you did, as in you are the culprit, right? Jan is the culprit, right? I think that Maxwell is, in either situation, his statements are very clearly shifting the blame away from himself and setting up the expectation, essentially, that if things go hellishly wrong, he's not going to be to blame, right? Him and Lucas will be in the clear because Jan made this rogue decision. Prove it. Especially rewatching it, it seems more like you did this and it's your responsibility kind of thing. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, I think this is a pretty good place to leave it here. I was intending to go a little bit longer, but this episode is already pretty long. I'm doing my best to get as much story in the episodes as I can. The tricky thing with games like this is that you have to do a lot of, for lack of a better word, busy work. I hate to call it that because it's very important to the game and it kind of, you know, the whole point is like resource management and like getting to know like the base and the characters and things like that. But it's not very like action progressive story stuff. So I'm doing my best to play like enough chunks, long chunks of the game in order to get that story in there so that we have something to discuss, something to progress with each episode as well. So it's a little bit tricky to cut down. Like, for example, this episode was 5 hours long, but I was trying to squish in there. But I think this one was very powerful. For one, I'm learning the game so much better after this chunk. I really got to know like the game, the resources, right, things like that, how it works. We got a lot of good information in this. We got to meet Lena for real, and Lena is a very interesting character, right? We've only gotten to know her through the past, but we finally actually got to have a real conversation with her. I think it's pretty safe to say that whether she knows it or not, she is a pawn in Ally Corp's endeavor to get information from us about Rapidium, about the planet that we're on, and the situation that we're facing, right? And then we met Maxwell, who is Lucas's boss. Lucas and Maxwell definitely seem like they have their own agenda. They seem very secretive about what we're doing, given that the Alters procedure was authorized presumably by them, and that they don't want anybody to know about it. And if anything should go wrong with it, we're going to be the ones thrown under the bus about it, because of course. But it's very interesting, right? We're kind of getting these different factions, and it's a very much who to trust kind of ordeal, right? We can trust ourselves. I think we can trust the Alters themselves, right, as extensions of ourselves, literally and figuratively. And I think in the end, we're going to need everybody in order to survive, right? Which is the whole point of the situation that we're in. On top of that, you know, is the Rapidium mission and stuff like that. But first and foremost, I mean, no Rapidium's gonna get anywhere if we're dead. So there's that. We've got 4 buddies in our base now. We've got us, Jan, the original builder, the technician, the botanist, and the scientist. And hopefully we can learn to get along and live in our little base. In the next episode, we've definitely got to find our way across the lava river. I'm sure we're going to have to face a lot more hell to come as the sun gets closer. There's definitely going to be some potential storms. They're going to take out the base and put us all to the test. The story ramps up as we're going to go, as you get further along in the game, between the Alters, between the different factions that are out there with Lena, Ally Corp, and Maxwell and Lucas. We're gonna have to just pick our battles and our wins and our losses and take it all as we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of The Alters. It's absolute chaos and it's gonna get even more chaotic, so if you guys are ready for that chaos, and I'm gonna tell you some shit hits the fan in the next episode, that will be right over here. If you guys want more sci-fi stuff, maybe more men in suits, you know what I mean? Like, you got Starfield, Death Stranding, they all got like the suit backpack. The most similar one that I can think of on my channel is the Dead Space remake. Definitely recommend you guys check out that one and stay tuned for the next episode of The Alters. See you there.